Hello everybody, welcome to Battlefleet Gothic Armada. Right now we're going to be doing Chaos in solo skirmish. Um, Here we go. I'll be doing Orcs after this, and then the Eldar. This guy was basically me getting used to the Chaos, because I had to play him a bit differently than I did the Imperials. Go figure. Um... I don't know. We'll go like this because I have no imagination. Going on normal because I don't have skill, and here we go. I'll be doing explanations for the different things like I did in the Imperial one. I just plan to do it a bit better this time. Okay, so here we have escort ships, Infidel, Idolator, and Iconoclast. Basically, these things are support ships for your cruisers and bigger ships. You can have any amount of them when you go into battle as long as you have the fleet points for them. I tend not to use them just because they're annoying to manage and they die really easily. So, we got Transporter. This is basically only used in the mission type where you're escorting them. So, they're not too interesting, but eh. The way these two level up, though, is very similar. Their ships have to survive, basically. And if we were to go into battle and we had transport ships, at least one of the transport ships would have to survive for our transport ship captain to get experience, and same with the escort ships, because all those ships types are very prone to getting blowed up. But oh well. Next we're going to get our little ships. Well, light cruisers. We're going to be getting, similarly to the Imperials, we're going to be getting 2 Hellbringer Mark IIs and 1 regular Hellbringer. The thing to note about the regular Hellbringer, it costs a lot more than the regular Dauntless. That's because we have this here. It's an Ordnance Launch Bay, which basically gives us 3 ship types we can launch out every minute in the game that can do a variety of things, either bombing the enemy ship, sending a boarding party, or protecting our ships from missiles and the like. So we're going to be only having one of you, especially because it's so expensive. But here we go. Here's our little Harbinger, Hellbringer, and our Hellbringer Mark II. I know they're very different. Now for abilities, I'm going to set abilities very similar to, or skills I should say. Skills very similar to, I was tempted to, but after my experience playing, I don't know. Actually, yeah, I'm going to set them similar to how I do the Imperials. I'm going to set up the Mark IIs with these plasma bombs, and this with a recon probe. Because still need the damage early on. It's useful. And the scouting potential is good too. But enough of that. Let's go to a battle. Okay, oh god, the Eldar Corsairs, Cruiser Clash. Cruiser Clash is the type where you just send all your guys against all their guys, and then we'll see who wins. In my practice games, I got, at least right now, early on, I got crushed against the Eldars. They're very high maneuverability compared to my ships, and they're faster. And the thing about Chaos ships is you kind of, gotta keep switching between directly facing the enemy and then turning to the side to broadside them to get full use out of your different weapons. So it's a lot harder to micromanage. I feel like it would be like a lot harder to play Chaos in multiplayer straight up because you don't, as far as I know, you don't get to use the tactical cogitators, which are basically slow-mo to manipulate your ships, so it'd be really hard to micromanage and set them up properly, but oh well. Let's select our Admiral ship, and that'll be our regular Hellbringer, and we'll bring this Hellbringer Mark II here. And since we don't have enough fleet points for anything else, get right into this. Well, there are our ships. They don't look pretty or anything. God, they look so rusty. Alright, let's deploy. I do like deploying them very similar to how I deploy Imperial ships, because there's not a lot of reason to separate ships too much, at least right now, because the focus fire is going to be very useful. So before we hit ready, I'm going to set these guys to focusing frontal engage, because that's where our heavy macro turrets focus on. They have a angle of fire 270 degrees front. So, and I think if you can see the angle, the lighting's kind of weird, but Well, to explain abilities now, we got reload here. All these things go on a cooldown after you use them. All of these here, except for you, which is basically just running from the battle after 15 seconds. It says 180 second cooldown, but you don't really use it again. But here we go, reload. Pardon me. The reload order allows your ship to reduce the cooldown of your skills, combustion gauge, and ordinances by 20%. Okay, and we got the lock on. This increases the accuracy and the crit chances of my ships. Got the brace for impact, which you use in case of ramming. And we got running silent, which is used for, well, stealthing. We got our two methods of boarding, lightning strike, which you can only use when the enemy's shields are down. And boarding action, you can use it anytime, but it's also limited to the broadside angles of the ship and not a very long distance. We got our emergency repairs here, which heal the ship for a couple seconds, and after that, stop. We got our auger probe here, which is our scouting thing. You basically send it in one direction, it'll go until it hits the edge of the map, and any ship that gets within its sensor range will be revealed to us. Here's the warp. Basically, if your ship's too damaged and you want it to get the hell out of Dodge, use this. Has a chance for that ship to be lost in warp, which basically means you're not going to be able to use it for a couple turns. Next, for our ordnance launch bay, we got bombers, which you launch directly at the enemy ship, ignoring shields. Doesn't matter too much for the Eldar because they don't really have shields, as I understand it. The assault boats are basically another boarding action. And we got Chaos Fighter Squadron, which basically tries to prevent boarding actions and missiles, all that stuff. And lastly, we got our Hellbringer Mark II. The only thing different here is it doesn't have a launch bay, and we got our plasma bomb, which can be launched within that blue circle. Then, after a time delay, it will explode. But that should be enough. We should be ready to deploy.
Your orders!
We only see one right now, but there should be two of them. Because I went into 2 cruiser clashes against the Eldar early on in my practice for the Chaos. We always had 2. But that should be fine. Oh, I think I forgot to... Oh, okay. I put you to frontal engage as well. Okay, that's good. Let's auger probe, see what you got for us. I haven't seen another thing being launched, so... I guess they're not going to auger probe me. But all we can do for now is wait. Oh, they got 3. They got 4. Okay, this actually could be a good thing, because that might mean they didn't actually send in any of their line ships, and just decided to use their small things.
Ready eternally.
I'm gonna try to stop here to attack this guy.
For the ruinous power.
Yep, there we go. Okay, these guys made a huge mistake in trying to
let the galaxy burn.
Do it like this. I'm gonna set this guy to priority.
Tactical cogitators engage.
This is the tactical cogitators, basically slow-mo.
Cruising speed set.
We got a fire on board, which isn't pleasant. I'm gonna go target. Oh god. Hey, I'm gonna try to angle my ships better so that I can start
executing high energy turn.
Hitting them. They got 1 bigger ship.
Forward to the slaughter.
But that should be manageable.
We've come for your souls.
I'm just gonna try starting these repairs. Aye.
We are unstoppable.
We should be able to explode this guy soon. Actually, right after I get my bomber squadron back up, should be really easy. I want to get all the small guys down first.
Command me.
I feel like the tactical cogitators, in comparison to all the other, or well, at least compared to the Imperials, is a lot more necessary for Chaos. Oh god. You see what I mean here? These Eldar guys are so freaking...
Tremble, for chaos comes.
Are so mobile. Okay, that guy's launching missiles. I'm gonna try to speed this guy up so I can dodge it.
For the dark gods.
Want to set this up too?
Moving
God.
to those coordinates.
See, these guys are just so freaking mobile.
Cruising speed set.
It's ridiculous. I just want that guy to run out of his dodge juice.
We'll follow your command for now.
Okay, let's see if we can get some good damage on him now.
Just show us something to kill.
Okay. I am not sure what that cane is. I'll probably have to play the Eldar to know. See if this bombing thing will do good. Okay, yeah, we got him. We got him. Now I'm gonna run away like a little sissy so I can realign myself to deal with this guy. God. I'm gonna try focusing his engines down. I hate how I can't focus the smaller ships because, well...
Tactical cogitators engaged.
I'm never gonna be able to slow them down. That's the annoying part.
Command me.
I'm actually going to try to just stop them here, so we can just keep firing directly ahead of us.
Slaughter them.
I'm gonna try to focus fire.
Just show us something to kill!
Oh, things are going slowly. What is going on? Is just nothing happening?
For the dark
Hey,
gods!
we'll start moving regularly now. Hope this bomber squad can get some stuff done. We'll have our normal boarding actions up soon, so...
Ready eternally!
Oh god,
Setting
basically
course.
all the bomber squadron died. That's sad. The upside will have repairs soon. Hey, I'm
For
gonna
the
try
dark
to
gods.
adjust this so we don't run into our own bomb.
Cruising speed set!
Oh god. No. Okay, that was
Ready
close.
eternally!
Hey, let's start healing up again.
Command me!
God, this guy is so annoying.
Oh,
Oh god, laser. No, no, oh god.
tactical cogitators engaged!
I'm gonna try to run away with this guy.
Just show us something to kill!
God, these guys.
Set agents to full ahead! Repair my ship or else! Your orders!
Alright, this guy seems to be out of danger. We're gonna try to
Charging
warp
warp
away.
engines.
Oh god.
Tactical cogitators engaged!
Run, 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 run.
Engines hot!
I don't like it when he uses that laser. Okay.
Tactical cogitators engaged!
I'm gonna go try to actually ram the guy, see if that
Cruising
works.
speed set! Adjusting rotation!
God, this is getting
Command me!
This guy is so maneuverable, it's annoying as hell.
Return to the warp!
Alright. Getting a bit of an edge on this
Chaos
guy.
comes.
Uh-huh.
Cruising speed set!
On the upside,
Retros activated!
seems like we have him running away a bit here now. He may actually come out on top in this
We'll
one.
follow your command for now!
I guess learning to play the faction helps a bit. Hey. Oh god. Oh god.
Ruinous power!
Okay. They got our deck. That's not good.
Moving to those
Oh, he's running
coordinates.
away. Sweet. We won this. Fire again, please, please, please. We got him. I think. And we got an insubordinate captain right at the end there. We won. That's good. Yeah, I guess learning to play the faction helps a lot. There we go. Nice. We do got a heavily damaged guy, but we can just pay for sped up repairs. Okay, that's good stuff. Well, see here, got two guys like that. It's only 5 points to repair this guy, so it's fine. Alright, well, I'm going to set up these upgrades similarly to the Imperials. Because these guys function kind of similarly to them. You just gotta position them a bit differently, and they have a bit longer range. But, they function kind of similarly anyway. So, on these guys, I'm going to fit them both with some armor to give them a bit bonus survivability. And we got crew upgrades to do as well. Crew, it's the same as... all the functionality is the same, they just got different titles and art. The Daemonic Influence decreases the insubordination chance. The Navigator basically makes it less likely to be lost in the warp and reduces the duration of it, although works a bit better for the Chaos because, well, they're Chaos. And we got the Heretic, funny, which increases the efficiency of the emergency repairs. Master Gunner increases the critical chance of the macro weapons. The Cultist increases the troop value of the ship, which basically makes it harder for boarding actions to succeed. And we got Slaves, which reduces the cooldown time of skills. And I tend to like going after increasing the level of Slaves first, because skills are what I feel like the most important things. We got a Squadron Sergeant here because this guy has Ordnance Bay, so he gives 10% chance per level to avoid destruction when hit. So I don't know if you remember in the fight, but launched a bomber squadron at the big Eldar ship, and since they had to travel so long, it gave the Eldar ship a lot of time to shoot down all the bombers. And this would give it a bit more, give the bombers a bit more survivability, or the other ships, for instance. I don't see a need to go leveling that up right now, especially for just a 10% chance this early on. So I'm going to be going with Slaves as well, so I can, well, use the abilities more often. But that should be it for this time. We got into a battle, and I showed the introductions for this Chaos series. We only got halfway to level 2, but we'll hit level 2 next time. See you then, though.